After months and months of waiting and some drama, ADA holders now have a date for the Vasil upgrade. What's up, everyone? Welcome to Crypto Capital Venture. Let's jump into it. You might be like, what is on the screen? Why is it talking about Ethereum? My buddy just texted me right before I started recording, and he just reminded me of the Ethereum merge coming up in relation to Cardano and how Cardano, this hard fork, the Vasil hard fork, is going to ultimately be after Ethereum merge, and why that might be a good thing. Ethereum merge set to switch from proof of work to proof of stake September 6th. We're going to talk about that in this video. But obviously, first things first, 22nd of September for the Vasil upgrade on the Cardano mainnet. There it is, IOHK just tweeting not very long ago. Vasil is the most significant Cardano upgrade to date, bringing increased network capacity and lower cost transactions. The upgrade will also bring enhancements to Plutus to enable devs to create more powerful and efficient blockchain-based applications. It goes on, we've been tracking well against the three metrics, and these are some metrics that we've been talking about. 75% mainnet blocks being created by final vote Vasil node candidate, and that 1.35.3 candidate, this 75% has been met, right? But the other two metrics, they've not been met yet. And there's this website IOHK has kind of tracking these things. So here's exchanges, for instance, and you can get an update on this. You can see Coinbase actually in progress now. Just recently, this happened. There was some drama unfolding because Coinbase kind of was just like twiddling their thumbs here, not yet starting in terms of their update. And then scrolling down, you can actually go to the other metric, which is DApp projects. And you can see like MinSwap in testing. And IOHK, they go on. They say this is a significant undertaking for the whole technical Cardano community. So in the past 24 hours, we've polled members of the SPO and DApp communities, and they've given us full confidence they will be ready for Vasil on the 22nd. So 22nd, big deal. The majority of leading exchanges have now started their updated process or their update process, and we just took a look at that. I'll post the link in the description below so that you can kind of get an idea of that. Thanks to Cardano's unique hard fork combinator, we anticipate a seamless technical transition with no disruption for its users or a break in block production. And isn't this like something, if you're an ADA holder and you've been through some of these hard forks, isn't it just something that we just enjoy it? These hard fork combinator events, this smooth transition. It wasn't long ago, it doesn't feel like long ago, I mean, it's almost a year ago, but the Alonzo hard fork event, right, with smart contracts. It just comes and goes, just so smooth, and it's something so unique to Cardano. It's just one of those many characteristics of Cardano that I personally like. The Vasil upgrade is a testament not just to the hard work of the core development team, but to the many technical contributions of the wider Cardano community. As some of you may already know, this upgrade is named in honor of Vasil, a Cardano ambassador and community member who passed away, leaving a remarkable legacy with over 10,000 trees planted in his lifetime. Goes on to thank all members of Cardano technical community, and it's a big deal. So this is a really big upgrade, And what they say here is something we should probably highlight: the most significant Cardano upgrade to date. How often have we been tracking these different hard forks, right? And we have them in these green boxes, and it's been very interesting to plot the data of ADA price even alongside of these events. And even now, we're in the middle of this, leading into now the 22nd. We have an official date, but really powerful for them to say it's the most significant Cardano upgrade to date. We have to realize that. We have to realize why that is. This is a scalability upgrade. This is going to help Cardano scale. And when we talk about that in the broader landscape of crypto, that is extremely important because there's the trilemma in crypto. These three things that blockchains and protocols are trying to solve. And it's the biggest center of debate in the crypto space. It is decentralization, security, and scalability. So if you're going to have a blockchain that's solving all three of these things, they must obviously need to solve scalability. Vasil is helping in that story, is helping in doing that. So that's why this is such a significant upgrade for Cardano. They say it's the most significant, and that says a lot considering some of the hard forks we've been through. I'm thinking of Shelly all the way back here with staking. I'm thinking about the Alonzo hard fork and the smart contracts. So Here's what I'm thinking, and I actually want to talk about price too towards the end here, but it's my friend texted me this, and I think from a couple different angles, it's really interesting to see how September is going to play out. A few different angles. I just did a video about Bitcoin, right? And we talked about crypto markets and where we are in the bear market, and just these news cycles that are coming and going in crypto, and having the Ethereum merge in the same month. And September is known to be a pretty tough month for crypto, but having the Ethereum merge and the biggest event upgrade event for Cardano in the same month, in this month of September, in the middle of a bear market, is just such an interesting thing to be going through right now. At the very simplest level, it's just really, it's kind of cool, right? We have some things going on here. Now, digging deeper into that, interesting to note that Ethereum merge will be taking place before this big Cardano upgrade. I think in terms of us as ADA holders, right? If you're more of a fan of Cardano than you are of Ethereum, it kind of makes you think like, and this is what my buddy was just saying, probably a good thing, really. Cardano, this Vasil upgrade happening after Ethereum merge. Let's see what happens with the merge. Nobody knows how it's going to go. I hope for the success of the Ethereum merge, but it's very interesting to see how that plays out. It'll be interesting to see how Ethereum and ETH reacts to it, right? Maybe we can take that data and apply it to the upcoming Cardano Vasil hard fork that's getting ready to happen towards the end of the month. So that's something to watch. And then the other thing is just this. It's really what many of you know that we've been tracking. It's kind of like the charts in relation to these huge events. And I think it does matter. You know why? And I kind of I did a poll yesterday and I said, why do you hold crypto? And 68% said the gains. And I think it's even more than that. I really do. But let's just say around 70%, 7 out of 10% are really focused on the investment side of crypto, right? So these technical, fundamental upgrades and these things happening, they do matter. But it's not like most ADA holders are just looking at this like, oh, this is cool, like a technical upgrade. I enjoy the technical so much. I don't think most ADA holders are sitting there thinking that. They're also looking at price. They're also looking at, the value of their investment and stuff. And everybody, this has nothing to do with financial advice. This is my perspective. This is my view. I got into crypto as an investment, and I'm still here because of that. I'm extremely interested now in the technology, and I love the community. These things are like added bonuses. But when these fundamental technical upgrades happen, I myself am very much like, what's this going to translate to on the charts? So immediately, right, the news is announced September 22nd, and this is zoomed in on a daily. Nothing really happening. And I don't think this surprises me at all. We're in the middle of a bear market. Markets are just struggling to just even stay afloat. I'm telling you, I just did a video a little bit ago. I just uploaded it a little bit ago talking about a Bitcoin bottom and just another leg down for crypto, right? So we're in that harsh environment. Those previous hard forks that we were in were very much in kind of a bullish environment. The data that we gathered there and leading into the hard fork events was very valuable. And we're going to take that and we're going to see and kind of mix it in with this new cycle that we're in and a hard fork taking place within the middle of a bear cycle now. And I think what I'm mostly curious about is, we're not getting a pump so far. It's still a few weeks away, right? Kind of like, it's 20 days away, right? So there could be a pump, but I'm very curious just to see in general how ADA holds up. Maybe because the Vasil hard fork is here in the middle of a bear market and it's a really big deal, maybe ADA holds up pretty good, right, in this bear market. And maybe that's actually already been happening for months. And this is something we'll kind of look back in hindsight and we'll be like, oh, wow, that Vasil hard fork, it didn't give us like a crazy pump, but we were in the middle of a bear market and Vasil and ADA kind of held up pretty well. So this is something I'm just going to be tracking and watching. It's something we just don't know. We finally have a date, so I can really just lock in this green rectangle now, September 22nd, and for the remainder of this green box, we can really see. We know the data, what we've been tracking is like in that green box, we start kind of getting this like this move to the upside, right? That's kind of been what we've been tracking. Right now, it's been very much sideways since the beginning of the box. Now that we have an exact beginning, and now we have the dates set, it'll be interesting to see what happens. So I'll be watching that as well. But all of these moving parts, everyone, it's just crazy. Either way, putting all of it aside, it's great news. It's great news for Cardano working to solve the scalability issue that is in crypto, that is part of the trilemma. It's one of the big three challenges. So awesome to see Cardano doing that. And I think it's a very powerful play that it's happening in the middle of a bear market, because Cardano right now is building fundamentally a foundation for exponential growth. And that growth and that explosive move from a fundamental perspective, and just from new value being able to finally scale and grow on this blockchain, having that ready for the next bull market, I think is extremely compelling. It is to me. So that's what we're tracking. That's the news. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button, everybody. I really appreciate it. It helps those YouTube algorithms. I'm telling you, it really does. It helps me grow this YouTube channel. So let me know your thoughts once again in the comments below, and let's just track the data now that we have a set date. I'll see you all in the next video. Have an awesome day. God bless.